No questions. Happy New Year. And let me know if there are any questions. Namaste Alankrita. How are you? I recently realized Saturn and Jupiter stationary in the chart. What's the result? Okay, stationary can be in two ways. Okay, so a stationary transit is this: planet is going direct and it moves retrograde. In the process of moving retrograde, it gets stuck at one point, is stationed at one point. It is just like you are driving, okay, and you want to take a U-turn. When you want to take a U-turn, there will be a time during that U-turn that your vehicle, your car will be completely stationed at one place. That is like stationary. It can happen other way around also. If a planet is retrograde and it is turning direct, okay, so then also it needs to get stationed at one place. So this is where this is like a station. This is why stationary is of two ways: stationary direct, stationary retrograde. Okay. So basically, a stationary planet is the most powerful planet, the most powerful planet of your chart. If it is like also like a good in dignity, then great, because uh, it is like most intense energy. It is just stuck at that one point with full of its energy. It is like, if you just understand this way, uh, Saturn, anyways, it like transits very slowly. Now, when it moves retrograde, it is going to be stationed at one point, 1 degree for about 1 month. For 1 month, it is going to stay there. So, whole of the energy of Saturn is on that degree, and children taking birth at and during that 1 month will have like full power of like Saturn energy stuck at that place. Same goes with every planet. We are having like all these retrograde transits right now. Okay, Jupiter is retrograde, Mars is retrograde, and all. Whenever they change their direction, they will be stationed at one place. That is like stationary. It has like most intensity. The best example I can bring of a stationary planet is like Donald Trump. Jupiter is stationed in his chart, and he has become 2 times president during his Jupiter Dasha. The first presidency came along with Jupiter Dasha. Jupiter Dasha just started that week only, I guess, when the like election results were announced. So that was like the first presidency came to him again. Now he has become president. So now this is like 2 times presidency coming in during one dasha. Jupiter dasha, and Jupiter is stationed. So this is like a very strong planet. On the astronomical constellation such as, I never heard these names, so I cannot help you much. I will just search about it. Ursa Major was known as the Great Bear. Is a constellation in the northern sky, size, name, status. Visibility comparison. In India, it is popularly known as Saptarishi. So whatever the concept of Saptarishi we have is the concept of Ursa Major or Ursa Minor. But as I know nothing about it, I will prefer to remain silent, not say anything. So I'm sorry, I cannot help you here. Uh, Jupiter in 12th house Aries is stationary before becoming retrograde, and Saturn in 7th house Scorpio. Uh, 7th house Scorpio before becoming direct. Yeah, so these two planets are stationary. Whenever this person goes through Jupiter Dasha or Saturn Dasha, or let's say like Jupiter Saturn or Saturn Jupiter Dasha, it can be like very potent Dasha. Okay, where some like major life events can happen. As per your relationship based articles like 1117, etc., ascendant connections, can a couple have who are supposed to get married having difficult synergy, understand challenges, and live well? Yeah, if they are receptive, if they both are receptive, that is the biggest trouble happens. That to find two people receptive towards these things together, at least one person will say that, oh, I don't believe in astrology. then what are you going to do? Okay. So if they both are receptive, if they both are ready to be counseled, if they both understand the complexities of their relationship, okay, that's where okay, how we can make it better. Then we can expect some like better results. Mm. Uh, Good evening, sir. Happy New Year. Good evening, Ankita ji. How are you? Happy New Year. How do we get to know that the planet was stationary? Right. So planet was stationary. How to know? There are some like softwares like I think Parashara Light. It directly gives this information. Okay. If a person has a stationary direct or stationary retrograde. But let's say someone doesn't have Parashara Light, or someone's Parashara Light version, or like the another like software version is not showing this information. Now what you can do? Suppose I want to like check if I have any stationary direct planet or a stationary retrograde planet in my chart, in my birth chart. So what I need to do is to like check in the like sites like drikpanchang.com and all. I can just check what were the retrograde movements happening during my birth time, birth date. Okay, February 79. So what were the like transits were happening 1 month before that, 1 month after that. Okay, and if any planet was changing its direction from retrograde to direct or direct to retrograde, then I can come to know that okay, fine, this planet can be stationary in my chart. Hope it is helpful and understandable. Excellent, thank you. You're welcome. Thank you. Could you please explain what play Pluto in Scorpio in fourth house means? Lots of transformations in home environment, people at home or with mother. Like very transformative relationship. Pluto is like the Shiva energy, the destructive energy. Okay, and Scorpio itself is destructive. Pluto sitting in Scorpio, double destructive. Okay, so, anyways, like Leo ascendant people have problems with their relationship with mother or at home because, like, the Scorpio sign is falling their very karmic relationship. Now, Pluto is also there. Now, if Mars is also losing the dignity in the chart, then a real difficulty. Okay. Okay. Thank you. What happens when an exalted moon is with Pluto? Moon is still like the most gentle energy. Even exalted moon can be like impacted by uh, heavy energy like Pluto, especially if it is like coming very close. Okay, within 10-15 degrees, it will be impacted. Within 10 degrees specifically, it will be impacted. Okay, even if it is like exalted, at least in initial life, person may find lots of instabilities around mother or relationship with mother may have a very difficult life, very transformative life, and all lots of ups and downs. So even like a exalted moon cannot be immune to Pluto's impact. Dignity of planet is seen from the sign. Okay, if a planet occupies its own nakshatra, does that also add to its dignity? No. Dignity is always sign based. The the like phrase itself is sign based dignity. It is never nakshatra based dignity. Okay, so whenever we are discussing about dignity, we are discussing about exaltation sign, or like friendly sign, or enemy sign, or like own sign. So it is always sign based dignity. It is never like, okay, own nakshatra, or like exaltation nakshatra and all. Could you please tell me Neptune and Uranus in sixth house Capricorn? Lots of like this instabilities at workplace, daily work life. Uranus Neptune in the sixth house Capricorn. Okay. Especially like I think people born in 1999 has this Ketu with Uranus Neptune in Capricorn. So they may find like lots of difficulties at their workplace, especially if they are working under others authority. Capricorn is the sign of authority. Okay, Uranus Neptune is like difficult along with Ketu in Capricorn. So with authority figures they may have difficulties, which represents that they should become their own authority with time. What would it mean to Pluto in Scorpio in fourth in terms of Ajiva Karaka? They can be working from home or private offices in any research oriented like work. Their work can involve like research oriented, or like lots of research oriented activities are happening inside their home. Okay. What Sattvic representation and can a Capricorn Jupiter give? Someone who shares knowledge with, and through that he gains authority and recognition. Someone who is like Jupiter is knowledge sharing. Jupiter is all about knowledge sharing. Someone besides despite Jupiter being in Capricorn, person is enabling himself to motivate to share knowledge with other people. Let's take this type of situation where like person is starting his life in beginning of life. He's not ready to share his knowledge. Okay, thinking that others will be benefited. Why should I share the knowledge? I will not get anything out of it and all. This is the way to deal with in like initial life. But when he goes through life experiences, he learns the art of sharing, that we need to share with each other, just like someone else shared with me. I need to share that. Through life experiences they learn this lesson, and then they start sharing the knowledge. So Jupiter, anyways, Guru, its sattvic representation will be knowledge sharing only. With Capricorn, the person may find it difficult in early life, but with perseverance, with delay, and with life experiences, this person can learn to share the knowledge, and that will bring the authority and recognition. Like those type of students, if you see where in school college days they will study but they will not share with their friends. Okay, no one should know what I am studying or how I am preparing for examination. This is like very much Jupiter and Capricorn. Okay, I will not share my notes with my friends. Why should I share? And like why should I give my book to like my friends? This is like initial life where person is like very restrictive about sharing knowledge, but if he learns his lesson he can be like getting benefits of it. May I know the meaning of in terms of Ajiva Karaka? Ajiva Karaka is like the sixth house is daily work life, so it is sixth house Capricorn and like seventh house Aquarius, both ruled by Saturn. So get into any daily work life of business matters, other people, masses dealing with. So that will be a Jiva Karaka of sixth house. If you are dealing with people through your own business, having your own business, sixth house Capricorn. And these articles are written on outer planets. So I have given all the significations of like Neptune and Uranus and Pluto. Largely, don't need them. Okay. Largely, we get the similar indications from our like other visible planets. Okay. How will Saturn's transit in Pisces be for Leo ascendant? Is it forming a Vipreet Raj Yoga? Saturn Vipreet Raj Yoga, sixth lord in the eighth house, right? It is forming. Uh, it will be a reality check for all of us. In the shortest form, I can tell you right now, because we are in this Q&A session. Obviously, I cannot cover everything here, but understand Pisces is the sign of imagination. It is dream world. Okay, it is utopia. So wherever Pisces falls into our chart, we can be very utopian by nature. We can be very like dreamy by nature. And Saturn is all about realities of life. Saturn is all about showing you the mirror. Okay. So Saturn in Pisces transit can be like a reality check for all of us. Just go back into your memory in case you are over 30 years of age or 35 years of age. Just go back into memory of the time between 95 to 97. There must be some major reality checks in that time period. Okay, like I repeated classes. I repeated my school classes twice during those 2 years. Okay, so this is the reality check in my fifth house of education, that you need to put your best effort, then only you will pass. Okay. Likewise, wherever Pisces sign is falling into your chart, you may be under illusion, you may be under imaginative grounds, and Saturn is like will kick you and will make you face the reality, will show you the mirror. This is your reality of this house. Now fix it. I have Saturn, Moon, Mercury, Venus, Sun in 12th house Gemini. Good job. For Cancer ascendant, what is the implication? Settle down in foreign lands. Saturn, so many planets in like 12th house Gemini. Settle down in foreign lands and do some work there. That is the only major implication I can tell with this much of information. Okay. Maybe it can be good for your business in foreign lands. It can be good for your like learnings or teachings in foreign lands. That I can tell more when I see someone's chart. Love your videos. Keep up the great work. Thank you. Pi. Pi. Then do natal planets affect transit planets by aspects and vice versa? Uh, it is other way around. Transiting planets can impact the natal planets. Okay. Suppose right now in transit, all these planets are impacting Scorpio sign, and I have some planet in Scorpio. Okay, right now, if you see Saturn is aspecting Scorpio, Rahu is aspecting Scorpio, Jupiter is aspecting Scorpio, and I have planet in Scorpio. That planet will be impacted. So transiting planet will like impact the birth chart planet. I don't think that birth chart planets aspect are going to impact transiting planets. Hello Swamiji, would the lords of third, sixth, eighth, and 12th together in the eighth house of Libra ascendant be a triple Vipreet Rajoga? Right. It is Vipreet Raj Yoga. No matter how many, were like single, double, triple, it is Vipreet Raj Yoga. Just that, the common definition of Vipreet Raj Yoga, which you may find online, is that now difficult planets are giving you better results and all that. It can give you better results, but it doesn't take away the nature of difficult planets. Okay. So Vipreet Raj Yoga, as I understand, is that Vipreet Raj Yoga, as I understand, is that the person will still go through some negative events, some difficult events, but he will gain out of those negative and difficult events if he works perseverantly and puts best effort. Okay. Won't Saturn moon in the 12th house lead to stress in foreign lands? It is, but so many planets are there, like five planets. Okay, so it will be stressful, but person will still be like inclined to move there. Okay, if there was like only one or two planet, only Saturn moon there. Okay, then okay, fine, we can could have like given another prediction, but here so much of energy is going into the 12th house, so in any dasha or antardasha, this result will come up. Okay, person will be inclined towards that. Namaste Vidya ji, how are you? I'm just, thank you. What does foreign, is it outside country or away from birthplace? Okay. Foreign in astrological terms means unknown, where you have never been. Okay, that is it. So that is one meaning of foreign. But 12th house is still furthest away from the first house. First house represents your birthplace. So going furthest away from your birthplace is like 12th house. That may even include going to a different country. Okay. Hope you are doing well too. Right, I'm fine, thank you. Had previously mentioned foreign means a culture different to your own. Thank you. Will Saturn transit in Pisces open up the opportunities in foreign lands in the same sense of karma abroad? It is like more subjective prediction. We cannot make a generic rule for that. That Saturn in Pisces will bring opportunities from foreign lands for everyone. It is chart specific. It is dasha specific. Where Saturn is transiting, that will be like deciding factor. How does the energy of a debilitated house work for the lord of that house? Like Saturn in Aries in the ninth house, Lord sitting in the first house, Leo, Rahu being Yoga Kara. So Mars is in good dignity. Okay, here Saturn is in Aries, but Mars is in good dignity. So Saturn will get some strength. Okay, it is like I'm not doing much in my life, but my elder brother or my father is chief minister of the state. Then why I need to do anything, right? So that is the kind of energy. This is it. So this will bring some support to the Saturn, But still, like that support will come in a saturnine way of delay, hard work, perseverance. Person would have to like deal with deal with it in a very hardworking way, perseverant way. I think Antarctica will be the best foreign land for me. Good job. Uh, just a second. Will there be another COVID like situation? There is another virus breakout in China. I don't know. I will take note if anything really serious happens. Right now, I don't know. What is the best way to figure out what your our prarabdha is in this life so one can work towards erasing past karmas? No idea, sir. As long as you are thinking you are erasing past karma, you are creating new karma. As long as you are thinking you are the doer, you are creating further karma. Okay, that's it. So get rid of this thing, this idea that you are doing anything. That is enough. That then your prarabdha and past and future, all karmas are gone. You are not doing anything. Enjoyed your series on 2025 for all ascendants. Good job. Thank you. Any words on Vimsho Bal? There is article on website. Okay. Uh, on Vimsho Bal and all. That will give you detailed information. Uh, is Saturn Dhaya or Ashtam Shani seen only from the moon or ascendant? We can see from everywhere. Again, ascendant is life path or life event, and moon is like mindset. Saturn transiting eighth from the ascendant shows the change in the life path. Saturn transiting eighth from the moon shows unstable mindset. Okay, but the mind is feeling lot of fear that this change may happen, that change may happen. Radhe Radhe Manshaji, how are you? Thanks for all the guidance always. You're welcome. Happy to share. Alin Mishra ji, namaste, namaste. Makes sense. Antarctica, thanks for making me laugh. Any Osho advice you follow? My whole life is Osho only. Okay. From morning to evening, I follow only Osho advice, nothing else. Uh, just I was just looking at one quotation. Seriousness is a psychological disease. What do you reckon is the purpose of astrology? Is to make you a proactive person so that you can be proactively preparing yourself, either enhance your benefit in good times or mitigate your suffering in the bad times. What are the results when person has Mars as Amattakaraka? Mars is in Aries for Sagittarius ascendant, but Saturn is aspecting Mars from 8th house. What kind of flavor will add to Mars? Will it reduce Mars efficiency? Sir, changing your name is not going to help you. Okay, that's it. With another name, you have asked me this question at least dozen times, and I have replied at least dozen times. Please, thank you. Wonderfully and succinctly explained, Swami. Good job. I cannot wait to begin classes. So excited. Thank you. Uh, we see celebrity horoscope analysis retrospectively. Can't we be able to predict at least 70% in the present for the future event? We can. Okay. I posted article. I predicted one event for Donald Trump. It happened. I predicted Aishwarya Rai's chart. Okay, I did analysis for Aishwarya Rai future event, but again, it goes into personal matters. Okay, and I won't like to comment on someone's personal life, so I leave it and I give the predictions about other things in life. Okay. What happens when natal Saturn is in position to transit Saturn? It is like we can say semi Saturn return. Okay. Uh, I have this transit happening right now, where I'm born with Saturn in Leo and Saturn is in Aquarius. So it is aspecting back at Saturn of the birth chart. It can make the person more responsible in that area of life, wherever Saturn is placed, so wherever Saturn is aspecting. So those things can be there. Saturn is all about duty and responsibility in life. Okay, so just uh, just like uh, be more responsible, be more dutiful towards that area of life where Saturn is placed. Right, or aspecting. What happens? This is done. What affects person can see when he is having Saturn return, Saturn retrograde, and Ketu in Pisces for uh, Aquarius rising, Saturn return, Saturn retrograde, and Ketu in Pisces. Saturn return brings like additional responsibilities. Saturn retrograde is intense Saturn energy. It is like more intensified Saturn. So things are like much more serious. Okay, in comparison to Saturn direct. And Ketu in Pisces for Aquarius rising means you are saying that Saturn is with Ketu in the second house Pisces, and Saturn return is happening there. Okay, great. So it is like all about focusing on family matters, wealth related matters. Be careful about your family and wealth related matters. Plan like practically, realistically about your finance and all that. Hi. Happy New Year. Happy New Year, sir. What are the results when Ketu is conjunct Mercury? Recently, I posted one article from my one of my student about Mercury Ketu conjunction that will help you. But like Mercury Ketu can be very good for research oriented matters, but it can bring some like nervous system related health issues and all. Plus, it can bring problems in communication. They may speak what they don't mean to, or what they may find it difficult to convey their thoughts. Mm, I was trying to recall the analysis when your prediction was bang on. Yes, it was Donald Trump's. It is really mind blowing. Yeah, it was about his impeachment and that he might go through a difficult time period. Anyways, as if he cares. One more thing to ask, people say that Mars represents aggression as negative thing and courage as positive. But why then Mars in sign like Aries, Leo, Sagittarius is aggressive? It depends on the person rather than the planetary placement. How person is going to utilize it. Okay. So Mars in Aries is where the things go from courage, being courageous to being aggressive. Is that person doesn't know the limit. Okay, so it is person's fault rather than this planetary fault. Okay. In these signs, like Mars can be like more aggressive because these are fire signs. But we cannot say that everyone with Mars in Leo is going to be like a very aggressive person. So it can be like courageous also, maybe audacious, but may not be aggressive. Okay. So it is largely is about the person and if he knows his limits. Do we need to pay attention to nakshatra pada? We can pay attention to everything if we want to. Uh, Venus, Mercury in Leo, Aquarius rising. How will be Ketu transit and Rahu transit? Rahu will make them focus on self, and Ketu may disconnect with them with the people. Relationship can be difficult. Good time for creative research. Good time for researching on your creative interests, hobbies, and all. But when it comes to relationship, time to be very careful. Okay, and person may be like self self focused, self centered during this time period because Rahu is transiting first house. Are planets occupying a sign with more than 20-degree apart are still considered conjunct? I will consider them conjunct because at some point of time they both will be active together. Suppose Moon is at 1 degree and Mercury is at 25 degree. They both are in this Leo sign. Okay. At some point of time, person will go through Leo Lord Sandasha or Antardasha, which will make them both active together. Okay. Mars is a fiery planet and Capricorn is Earth sign, but Mars is exalted in Capricorn. How come? Because it gets the Earth balance. Okay, and the ground. My aggression is getting the ground. Where to show my aggression, where not to show my aggression. I know. Okay, so this is why like Mars in Capricorn is considered as exalted. Then and what planetary placement makes someone a good engineer? Mars Saturn combination, energy exchange. Do Mars placement has something to do with career in engineering? As I said, Mars Saturn combination makes someone a good engineer. So to paraphrase, planetary position make available certain energies, and it is up to our free will and self-control on how we use affirmation energy. Sorry for foolish question. Right. At the end of the day, it is person. Okay, how he is utilizing the energy. Mercury in Ardra Nakshatra, Virgo, Gemini sign, Virgo ascendant. Is it good for career in financial sector for state government? It can be, but I am not giving any prediction here. If you have any conceptual question, you can ask. Because career consultation anyways takes at least 1 hour time for me. It is not as simple as this. I'm a Leo Lagna person. My 12th house has Venus 1 degree, Sun 10 degree, Ketu. What do you make of this conjunction? Leo, Cancer, Sun, Venus, Ketu in Cancer, 12th house. Good for if you are interested in any kind of healthcare. It is good combination for that. Good combination for spiritual life also if you are interested in that area of life. Which combination of planet is responsible for giving someone gut issues and intestine disease? Fifth house must be having some fifth and sixth. These two houses are related with intestines. Okay, so if a malefic planet is impacting fifth and sixth house or fifth, sixth lord or Jupiter, then person can have intestine related issues or fifth house related issues. Which planetary placement makes someone a scientist? All these articles are written on the site of different professions. You can go on website astrosaxena.com and find all the articles there, okay, with all the professional options, and become whatever you want to. Is Mars considered the planet of sarcasm? I will consider Mercury. Okay, Mercury is communication skills, and maybe Mercury impacted by Saturn can bring the ability to be sarcastic and satire and all that. Uh, I think afflicted sixth house may lead to gut issues. Thank you. How do we see weather and sessions through seasons through astrology? No, I have no idea. Like weather, seasons, and all. I know nothing about it. Thank. Sorry. Mm, Virgo Sun and Moon in Revati Nakshatra, 7th house, and is it good for a spiritual journey? My 12th Lord Sun in the 10th house. Moon in Pisces is good for spirituality. Moon in Revati is also good for spirituality, but it also depends on the dasha, other like planetary placements. If someone really wants to follow the spiritual path and all that, okay. So that may that may bring the final result. But as I always say, it is the materialistic life which decides your spiritual life. If I have attained whatever I wanted to attain materialistically, then automatically I will go towards spirituality. I will have no doubt in my mind whether I should follow that path or not. No. Any astro idea on why Shimla is hot as June in January? No idea. If you have any idea, please feel free to share. If anyone else has any idea, please feel free to share. What planet represents subjects like quantum physics? I don't know, maybe Jupiter. Any kind of knowledge. Favorite planet is Saturn. Quantum could be Ketu, electricity, and micro parts of atoms, maybe. Maybe. I don't know. If someone has four planets in own sign, including Moon, then will have a peaceful life. At least he should have it. When I was chanting Vishnu Sahasranam, conflicts happened at home and conflicts with my partner. To should I continue chanting? I know nothing about remedies and gemstones. I cannot help you with that. I don't follow any remedy, any gemstones, nothing like this. Oshomala is enough for me. Okay, that's it. Uh, if you feel like that conflicts are happening because of this chanting, stop it. Okay, don't worry. Chant something else, which may bring some peace to home. But I don't think like personally. Okay, I'm not saying that you should do this or that. I don't think that chanting something or doesn't not chanting something is going to make any difference. Okay. More than three retrograde planets in a particular birth chart, how does it affect? Person reflects back a lot upon his life. What I am supposed to do, what I am not doing, what I should be doing. So person is lot in head, okay, not in actions. Before taking actions, it is like very difficult for this person to decide, okay, that I should take this action, I should not take this action and all. There is no way chanting anything can cause conflicts. Only your own nature and the nature of the partner can cause conflicts. Vishnu has better things to do. Yes. Uh, for everyone, these questions are addressed to me. Okay, let me respond to them and then. Yes, the whole life is manifestation only. We manifest throughout our life. The whole life is nothing but manifestation. Your assertion, your suggestions, your mind, your thought patterns, they create your so called reality. And there should be for quantum physics because that is something imperceptible. Maybe. As I said, I know nothing about it. Quantum physics and all. Uttara Falguni Nakshatra, my would be my life purpose. I didn't get you. My would be my life purpose. Ascendant shows the life path, and Ascendant Nakshatra shows the life pattern. Which planet represents psychology? Ketu can represent. Eighth house is the main house of psychology. Scorpio sign is there, so Pluto, Ketu, Mars maybe. Okay, but Ketu more so. Just a second. Okay. So Ketu may represent psychology. Mars in Aslesha sixth house Cancer, Ketu in second aspecting it results. This is like a difficult combination. Mars in Aslesha Cancer, it is like debilitation plus Ketu's aspect is like uh, understand Mars is losing the dignity Mars is actions, and sixth house is your conflicts, disagreements. So, when this person may get into conflicts or disagreements, he may not be like very taking very dignified actions. Dignity means that only that person is not taking dignified actions when planet is losing the dignity. So understand it like this. Suppose uh, I may have a disagreement with one of my friend. There are like ways to deal with it. Okay, I can have a discussion. I can have like we both can sit together. We can discuss within ourselves, and we can decide. We can also start shouting and yelling at each other. We can also get into physical conflict. We can also go to the police. We can also go to the court. These are different ways of dealing with the same conflict. Okay. So when Mars is losing the dignity, person looks for indignified ways of resolving the conflict. That okay, let me shout at the person, let me yell at the person, and then I can win over this conflict. Okay, so this is what can happen. I'm fine, Priyaji. How are you? I'm going through ninth Lord's Mahadasha and Antardasha Saturn of fifth Lord, and will start from 2026. What changes it will bring to my life? As I said, I am not giving any prediction. If you have any conceptual question on astrology, you can ask. Any analysis, any prediction from my side at least takes 1 hour. I cannot give 1 hour to one question. I have to respond to many questions here. If you have any serious concern, first of all, people asking questions in these Q&A session, they don't have any serious concern. It is like time pass. Okay. So for that purpose, just ask like conceptual question. Because if any serious concern is going on, you will automatically go for like some serious consultation. Okay. It is just like if I have some serious health issue, I will contact a doctor. I will have my diagnosis done and I will take medicines accordingly rather than commenting on some doctor's YouTube page. Okay, I think we are done for the day. Thank you for joining. Post if there is any question within next 1 minute, or I can close for the day. Okay, thank you. Take care. Have a nice weekend. Okay, there are some. Thank you. Right. A person born in Vyatipat Yoga result. I never heard this yoga.